Good morning, bonjour, buonasera. Welcome to Life Lessons Straight Up with a Twist. I'm your host, Charity Youngblood, and I am so excited and grateful that you are here with me today. As a reminder, this podcast is unedited because life is unedited. So, as always, we'll get started with a question, and whatever activity you engage in for self reflection and introspection, please feel free to do. So, whether that's writing in a journal, recording yourself speaking, saying the questions, and then saying your responses out loud, do whatever works best for you. So, today's first question is, what do I do with all these thoughts in my head? What do I do with all these thoughts in my head? So this actually came up in a conversation I was having with a friend of mine very recently. And they were talking about really this personal growth journey that we're all on, this self-improvement, self-development, whatever word resonates with you. But this self-reflecting, building self-awareness, trying to achieve whatever goal we have in our lives, whether that's in mental health, physical health, emotional, spiritual, social. And it is a lot of work. It definitely is a full-time job, depending on the day. And they were explaining just, going through the motions, which we all are. We're all really just trying to figure it out. And there was the comment about, no matter what I do, I feel like I just have these thoughts in my mind that they're too much. Like I'm doing the mindfulness walks or, I'm engaged in these types of activities that bring me joy or having fun, being creative, like all the things that, they wanted to do. But there were still these thoughts that, keep coming up and just almost sabotage, really, just feeling like these thoughts are there to literally sabotage this person's happiness. So if you resonate with any of that, I know I do, 100%. I'll see that head nod. I know I can't literally see it, but I can feel it. I can feel it through. But it's true, right? It is so true. There's just thoughts that we have that you almost feel like aren't yours. Like, what? How did that even get in there? So this is where, that's where this particular question came up. So one of the things that we can really think about and something that I suggest exploring is mind clearing activities. So the second question would be, what are the mind clearing activities that I currently engage in? And are those working? So what are the mind-clearing activities that I currently engage in, and are those working? We probably go further with that, and if they're working, why are they working? If they're not working, why aren't they working? So when you think about, these thoughts that you have in your head, the first thing that comes to mind for me is getting them out, right? Because for me and my experience and experience with other people as well, if you just leave the thoughts up there, they're just swirling around, it's just not helpful. It's not helpful, and they're not going anywhere, right? They're just swirling, just like just swirling around, taking up space. So one of the ways to think about this is pulling them, like literally pulling them out of your mind and placing them somewhere. So if you think about a mind clearing activity, that's what I'm talking about. What can I do to pull these thoughts out of my mind and place them somewhere outside of my mind, outside of my head? And so for me, the most beneficial activity really has been writing. The way that I express myself is hands down, I'm a writer. I don't remember a time when I wasn't writing, and I write all the time. So it's very natural for me. So if you're not a writer, think about it in this way. And I challenge you to really explore this. When you're having all these thoughts swirling around, taking up space, you open up a blank page of paper right? It's like a spiral notebook, 88 cents spiral notebook and a pen. And you write down those thoughts. There is a lot going on there, right? First of all, the thoughts are taken from your brain. Like we said, they're being released from your head to that page. But one of the things that to me doesn't get talked about enough is that blank page is a non-judgmental space. That blank page will take whatever you have to place upon it and accept it, right? So it doesn't matter if you write one word, if you write 1,000 words, if you write down your negative emotions, if you write down your positive emotions, if you write down the craziest things that you think, that blank page does not care. It does not judge you. It's not telling you you're not enough. It's not telling you what you should do. It's not telling you who you should be. It's not telling you all of these things that we get from the outside world. So I really challenge you to think about that in whatever way works best for you. If you're not a writer, or if you're not someone who's comfortable writing, think about that activity, that mind-clearing activity that embraces whatever it is that you're doing, right? Without judgment, without pressure. Those spaces are so needed on this journey, right? So definitely challenge you to think about this and really explore these questions in whatever way works best for you. So it's going to be a quick and easy one today, but I shouldn't say quick and easy. I will say quick, but these questions are definitely worth taking some time, giving yourself some space to really explore. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being here. Please let me know how your journey is going. So wherever you rate or review this podcast, add a little note and let me know how it's going. And until next time, take care.